That's it? This entire side of the room just doesn't even care. They're like, we're here. Is that not enough? We're drinking. Everybody's doing all right, though. We got some birthdays. Everybody, happy birthday to Dewey, Louie, Stewie, that whole group. I was in the bathroom for that, but you know. So I'm trying to figure out here, I don't understand how somehow in our society violence is acceptable, but sex really isn't. I don't really understand this, because our former vice president shot somebody in the face. Apparently I'm the only one who finds this humorous. That makes it right. Well, I got a way I can put this into perspective for everybody, because I've shot somebody in the face. Twice. There wasn't really a gun involved, per se. It was kind of a reenactment of the Kennedy assassination, because back on the left. But when it happened, it was an accident. Although she didn't apologize to me afterwards, so there's that. But seriously, I don't really understand this, because what really bad comes from sex, you know? What comes bad from nudity? Maybe a little heavy petting, some masturbation. When was the last time anybody turned on the news and saw a man masturbate 6th day up to night at 11? If that's the case, I committed genocide like 6 hours ago. Hell, I committed genocide 5 minutes ago. I was bored. But seriously, I learned a statistic apparently that if you masturbate at least 5 times a week, 5 times a week, you're doing your part to prevent prostate cancer. A week, mind you. So what is a day getting me? I mean, I'm not good at math, but that's like 30 or something, right? It's 25, I really understand. I'm not from Johnston County. But seriously, I'm trying to understand how people come up with these statistics, because apparently I was watching a commercial the other day and it said 70% of people who get herpes get it when their mate isn't showing signs. I'm more concerned about the 30. I mean, is that a lump sum, or is that a percentage broken up like 4% just didn't know, 6 just didn't understand that what happens in Vegas doesn't always stay there? Are the rest in the dark? I mean, like they just didn't know? Because I think our last administration had herpes. But see, I mean, I don't understand. And then apparently like 1 in 4 girls has an STD. Clearly I'm not good at math, but knowing this information, if I'm at a bar and I see 4 girls, how am I supposed to approach this situation? I mean, odds are I'm going to go home with one of them anyways. Knowing my odds, I probably got something. But medical science has gotten out of control because they keep coming up with pills for everything, and I think they're really inventing the drug before they even have anything for it. Because seriously, like, restless leg syndrome, like, take a walk. Seriously, Viagra, I don't understand Viagra because, like, if it doesn't work, dude, you're done. I mean, seriously, then the side effects on all these things are like the same thing, like raging diarrhea. Viagra is great because blindness is one of them. And like, first off, I don't even know why they put side effects on the bottle for Viagra, because pretty much, guys, once we know what that's doing, we don't really care. I can die, okay. But blindness, like seriously, like once it's hard, I mean, I'm still gonna try to use it. I just hope you step in the way. Because otherwise, the dog may not look at me the same ever again.
That was bad.
Is that wrong? So I learned an important lesson the other day. When it's 3 in the morning and you're flipping through the TV, and you see a show that somehow fits your sick, twisted personality and your sense of humor, it's probably not what you think it is. So I was watching it, I was flipping through, and I see this show, a documentary about Tourette syndrome in kids. Well, Wow, I'm getting judged seriously. Nobody can judge me on this because if they put on Special Ed High School Musical, you'd all DVR that shit. Really? Come on, but seriously, I thought it was gonna be funny, just a bunch of kids swearing with nervous tics. Could be better than that. But it really wasn't. It was actually very sad, and I felt kind of bad. So I had to put a spin on it. So I got to thinking, like, what if there's a deaf child out there with Tourette's syndrome? Think about this, just walking down the street flicking everybody off. How disturbing. So I'm watching Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and I begin to realize the similarity between Willy Wonka and Michael Jackson. Think about this, they both live in these large, extravagant houses, they have a weird obsession with children. Really the only difference is Wonka's got the cool singing midgets and Michael's got Macaulay Culkin and Bubbles. I mean, come on. So, such a dick. You know what's a dick? I've come to figure this out. I figured out why they call the penis a dick. And seriously, guys will totally understand this, women probably not so much. But there are 3 distinct reasons of why the penis is called a dick. First off, is that post-morning wood piss that shoots out in 3 separate streams in every direction but down. That's a dick move. The second, there were 3 of these shits. The second one, okay, I don't even got 3 because I don't remember what the third one was. But the second one is a big one. Because you go to the bathroom and you shake it, and you shake it, and you shake it. And somehow when you put it in, it dribbles down your leg. That's a dick move. And you're wearing khakis too. So now you have to go out and explain to your friends that the sink in the bathroom wasn't working. Because you don't want to explain how you pissed on your knee. I had that happen earlier, but I'm wearing jeans. So I'm out playing golf a couple months ago, and I'm stepping up to the 10th green, and I feel a fart coming on. So being a guy, you know, that's like a badge of courage. And anybody who's married totally knows that. Under the sheets. So I'm walking up to the green and I get the leg lift and the lip curl. And I'm like, and I have to putt now. So I'm completely standing upright and I putt and I get my ball and I'm walking back to the cart and I look at my buddy and I'm like, I think I just shit myself. Not a lot, just a little. But we had just come from the turn, so we just had lunch, so we had some napkins. So I became the guy where I fashioned a man pond. Anybody here familiar with a man pond? Y'all liars. You take some tissue or a napkin or whatever you got, the cat, I don't care, and you twist it up, and you just place it. And it's really just there for absorbency. I'm just happy it wasn't a heavy flow. Oh, it gets even more embarrassing. So, a couple weeks later, I'm in Vegas. And my stomach wasn't feeling all good. So I'm in the shower in the morning. I was with my roommate and, you know, I went in first. And I'm in the shower and I feel some pressure building up. So I start sucking in some air. Because clearly I haven't learned. And I suck in and I suck in and I turn, you know, because I want it to go out. I want them to hear it. I want them to wake up. And I just... Now I'm 29 years old. And I've clearly just shit myself twice within a 2-month span. So there's a whole world of things going on up here. Most importantly is the fact that the shower head doesn't reach the door, which is now a shotgun blast of whatever the hell it was I did last night. Which, mind you, brought up a whole other set of questions. So I have to now start cupping the water. And even worse, the shower is this like brown, tan mixture of marble. So I can't really tell if I got it all. And knowing the cause and effect of these things, you'd think I would learn. But I've pretty much just accepted the fact that I'm going to shit myself from time to time. And that's just what it is. And that's when I realized that somewhere between adolescence and adulthood, that farting became like a game of Russian roulette. Because you never really know when there's going to be a bullet in the chamber. You guys been good. Have a good night, man.